Life, it's a privilege. Life, it's full of privileges. But life is also full of tests. Whoever you are, whatever you have, it is a privilege. Whether you are a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, a political office holder, a capital owner, a contractor, a farmer, or a student, it is a privilege. If you've got eyes and you can move yourself by yourself from place to place, it is a privilege. If you could coordinate mind and mouth together in sanity, making sense, it is a privilege. Whatever you have, whoever you are, it is a privilege. But life is also full of tests. The interesting thing is the connection between the tests and the privilege. The connection is that the test is in the privilege. You know how the Bible puts it in the New Testament? It says, to him whom much is given, much is required. And to him whom much more is given, much more is also required. There are many who do not see, recognize, or value the privileges in their lives because they have their eyes looking and valuing the privileges in other people's life. They are not able to judge with heightened perception or understanding to become aware of the nature, the worth, the quality, or the significance of the privileges that God has accorded to their lives. Consequently, they are not able to make any significant use of the privileges in their lives. But let me shift a little bit and make you understand that a privilege is not a right. Don't get so high-minded. A privilege is not a right, even though so many of us think it is. Don't think of yourself as a superior person than others. Absolutely, trust me. You are not the most intelligent. You are not the smartest. You are not the most hardworking. Even your prayers and your faith are not more superior than that of many out there. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 11 puts it this way, that the race is not to the swift, nor battle to the strong, that bread is not to men of skill, neither favor to men of understanding, but time and chance happens to them all. If time and chance happens to you, you need to be careful not to look down on others, not to size others down, not to talk down on others, not to treat others in ill manner, because God is watching what you and I do with the privileges that He has accorded to us. God is constantly watching. Remember, the test is in the privilege. God wanted to reduce the army of Gideon in the book of Judges chapter 7, and He told Gideon, He said, take the army of Israel to the waters, let them drink. Because I didn't want this whole number of them going to fight against the Midianites, and they would think when I give them the victory that they got it by their numbers. He said, I want to reduce the army, take them to the waters. And when they got to the waters, God told Gideon, what them as they drink. For every man that goes down on his knee to drink is not worthy to fight the battle of faith. And the scripture made us to understand that only 300 people didn't go down on their knees. It is in the place of provision that the selection was made. It was in the place of the privilege that the test decided those who are qualified from those who were disqualified. I need you to understand that God does not bless His one man for Himself alone. No, He blesses one for many. There are people in the face of your influence. There are people within your geographic location, people you know, people you see. And God has accorded you with some stuffs, and He is watching you. Some of us He has given us mind, some of us He has given us money. Do not be like the people of our time, who heap so much and hold so much for themselves alone. God is watching. I just need you to be very careful how you live your life. We must be careful. We must be conscious of the privileges in our lives and endeavor to pass our test, because God is watching. I will try very hard not to take gratitude for granted. Thank you for the time that you have given to me. I will come your way some other time. God bless you.